Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Donna Marie and welcome to my channel, Healing Readings by Donna Marie. Today I am going to do readings for the energy for the month of November for the initials G, P, or Y. So for the initials G, P, and Y, the energy for the month of November, I'm just shuffling cards, and first out comes poised. Poised is keeping your demeanor, keeping yourself in that light where you want to be seen. But is this truly who you are? If you're being poised, are you putting yourself up on a pedestal, or is somebody else? Is it easy to maintain there or not? And this is higher power. So the higher power, and keeping poised and keeping yourself in that higher power, keeping yourself connected with spirit and not going down into the energies of being negative, but it's keeping the energies high, keeping the energies light. And your next card for the energy is admit your true feelings to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Only you know what is that you truly desire. So make sure that you know what path you want to take, and that will bring you onto the path of bringing your desires into fruition. And that is also talking to your guides and spirits and keeping yourself poised. That is trying to keep yourself up on a energy of keeping yourself so you're not into the gossip, and you're not into gossiping, talking about other people. So for the initial G, you have the Six of Swords, and this is bringing you into navigating out of the negative talk, going into calmer waters. You've fought your demons, or you fought what you've been what you stand against, and now you are going into calmer waters, going into new shores, going to new places. You are no longer having to be, when you're keeping poised, that's keeping yourself above the crowd and keeping yourself above the gossip, and keeping yourself where you keep your pride and dignity without taking others down. And this is also about, you can admit that your true feelings to yourself, but that doesn't mean you have to share them publicly. You can say them to yourself, but just to say, keep things on the up and up. And so then it's not starting a fight, or it's not starting gossip or anything else. Just keep your opinion to yourself. You don't always have to share them. Sometimes that you just to keep peace. And then there is the Two of Cups for the initial P. So at the end, by the way, we're going to take it all together, and that's going to be the final message for each initial. But for the specifically for G, you're going into calmer waters. For the initial P, you've got unions coming. That is joining like-minded people. It's joining and making emotional offers. It's also writing contracts. It's coming into an agreement with others, and sometimes that is even just keeping yourself not hitting below the belt. That's coming to a mutual agreement and keeping. Sometimes you have to compromise. And for the initial P, you had another card that was trying to come out, and that is the Knight of Coins. And the Knight of Coins is slow, steady pace wins the race. The Knight of Coins there is offers, and this is strength, because if you see the bear is strength. And this is getting a real firm financial foundation for this contract. This is going to be a contract that is going to give you a firm, secure foundation, which is, there's light within the trees. It's not in the darkness, but you are now starting to see light amongst the forest. And this is going to bring you into stronger, firm foundations in making this contract and compromising. And so it's for the good of everybody. And, sometimes you just kind of have to bite your tongue and keep, your own truth feelings to yourself is just to make things work for others. And then now for the initial Y, you have the 10 of Swords. You've been feeling the uh, people's negative, almost aggressive comments, people just saying things that, if they were face to face with you, they wouldn't say them, but it's been gossip, it's been negative chit chat around you, people talking, you're carrying the burdens, and it's almost like everybody put it on you for you to carry the burdens because nobody else wants to pick up the pace, and you've had to stay above the crowd, but it's been, you've been getting the brunt of blame, which isn't even yours. And then you get the Knight of Swords. So all that negative talk is now over. All the blaming, all that stuff is now over because you have kept yourself. You've had to have those difficult conversations. And sometimes if you look at the difficult conversations are also in times when there are negotiating contracts, negotiating agreements. And if you put it all together, the calmer waters are now on their way. There's been compromise. There has been agreements made. It's now giving strength. It's prosperous. It's bringing in slow and steady growth. The banter back and forth and the negative talk and the blaming and the arguments and fights and people just saying slanderous things. Now it's coming to an end because those conversations, the messages are now clear. They are said. It's almost like one person has had the last say. The one person has finally, said, this is how it is. We're not going to have this conversation anymore. This is the decision that has been made. And it's good advice that's being given. And it is also logical thought. So for all three initials, you're moving into calmer waters. The contracts are signed, the agreements are signed, or uh, compromises, but things, the negative and the slanderous stuff is now stopping. There's been logical thought, there's been conversations that have cleared the air, and now it is going into a prosperous, slow movement, but at least it's movement. It isn't a fast running pace, but it is growth, and it is things are coming to a nice fruition in the end. And then at the end, it is the Six of Coins. And the Six of Coins for all three initials is that you will be there is going to be a windfall, and it is everybody is winning, and there is going to be enough to go around, and there will also be enough for you to be able to help others if they so need it. But there is now, you have enough to pay your bills, you have enough to make ends meet, and then take some alone time, because after all this back and forth, just take some alone time. Keep your thoughts to yourself. Don't always share with everybody, because then sometimes that's when things, some people are gossipy. Just keep it to yourself, and take some alone time, because this is all coming to fruition, and it is a very victorious and calmer waters are ahead, and you have all three initials, G, P, and Y. You've gone through the battles. Now in the month of November, things are coming to an end of all the rivalry and the arguments, compromise, and now calmer waters are ahead. And it looks like November going forward is going to be very prosperous for you. So thank you for watching. If you please subscribe if you want to catch any more of these readings, and be notified when I go live. Hit the subscribe button and the little bell, you'll get notification. I want to thank my 144 subscribers. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. I never thought I would get to this part where I actually have followers, and people are watching the content. Thank you so much. And if you would like a private reading, there is a link in my description. You can link into my webpage and sign up for a live reading. Once again, thank you, everybody, and have a wonderful November. It looks pretty good.